I mean, I guess we got to take it over to Queens now. We was just in Westeros.
Yeah.
Time to pull up on the block, man.
Sheesh.
Raising Kanan. We moving into the season finale of that also.
Yep.
I mean, shit, where do we begin? Another good I love this episode, another great episode.
Yes. I think we kind of called like a bunch of shit on this episode though.
And we called mad shit on this episode. Almost like the entire storyline. What I didn't call was something that the last act, the actual last scene where they smoked Sun. Yeah, no, so yeah, this episode starts opening scene, that nigga Lulu back on his murder kill. Well, I mean he been on that this season, but he all the way back on that shit now. So Lulu pulled up on the Italians. The Italians, they having a little nice fun night out in the town and shit. Nigga pulled up the knocks on him. I think the nigga name was Jimmy, one of them Italian niggas that was, you know what I mean, went to go set the hit on Marvin previous episode. Nigga pulled up, Lulu seen him, he up the knocks. Hun son was like, "You don't want to do that." And nigga Lulu was like, "Yeah, I do, nigga." Bow bow. Gun that nigga down. You know what I mean? From there we call this too, like we said, like expected, Therapy Bay. She got hit up. You know what I mean? She died. Now we see the scene opening up with Marvin at the funeral. He dropping tears and shit. You can see he really liked that girl, man. Like that was the one person. Like I said, we seen Marvin actually get feelings for somebody and kind of helped him grow as a person, helped him with his anger and all that. To where now, I'm curious to see, does he take that turn back to who he used to be? You know what I mean? Because Marvin, well, actually, nah. Because we see some shit happen later on in the episode that is clear that Marvin's a new nigga now. He not on that shit he was on before. So we seen that she died. They at the funeral. Yo, I don't know who plays the crackhead, but that nigga good, son. That nigga acting is amazing, bro. He plays that role on point.
At first I was like, some kind of like overdoing it, but then I was like, this nigga a little funny. He a little animated.
Yo, he is funny, son.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, this nigga, he might have a little something here. He might have a little something.
Nigga's a comedian. They let him shine this episode for sure.
But I think he's gonna shine even more.
I think so. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, because of what happened with him and Marvin.
Like we seen. So in that scene, like the first time we seen him this episode, a nigga taking a pee. He taking a piss outside. And the cops pull up, and that nigga like, "Yo, god damn, ain't nothing sacred no more." Oh man, so they, you know what I mean, they start fucking with him or whatever. And while they fucking with him, he trying to let them know, like, "Yo, I got information. Like, I got info on who shot that cop, son. Like, I know who shot." He talking about Howard. He's like, "Yo, I know who shot him." But nah, I mean, ain't nobody taking, none of the cops taking him serious because he's a crackhead. They think he high and out of his mind and shit.
Right, and he was at first.
And I mean, he was literally. So it's not like they got this out of nowhere.
All right.
He actually was on some bullshit. So I mean, that happened. Rock finally got the keys to her new crib. She still ain't living in that bitch, but she got the keys now though. Famous. Oh man, landlord is on Famous ass.
All right, Famous is an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with this nigga.
He's literally an idiot.
Like, I really don't know what's wrong with this nigga. Like, I was trying to see where his storyline is. I mean, obviously he needs bread. And he's trying to get it fast so he don't end up on the street. But bro, more times than not, you're not. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna end up on the street being Kanan's best friend. But that could just be me.
But it's the thing too. Kanan is staying with this nigga, and he didn't even ask Kanan like, "Yo, you gonna put in on this?" Or like, "Yo."
Kanan did offer. He actually gave him some bread.
Yeah, I think he did.
And Famous was like, what he said? He was like, "That's not gonna be enough," type shit, or like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. But
Yeah.
this nigga took it upon himself to go rob the nigga he saw Kanan beat up on defense. Kanan didn't just go attack this nigga and take his shit.
Word.
Kanan just beat his ass to get his shit back.
Got his shit back. Word.
And let him know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, nigga, that's not, you don't want none of this, bro. Like, so that statement was already made. So for you to go back and bro, what? I don't know. Like that just wasn't well thought out, man. It was just really stupid.
I didn't even know what his plan was. Like the nigga went over to Shorty crib, got the pistol.
Bro, got the pistol. She already told him, like, yo, nigga, you get caught up with that, like, I'm gonna just say you stole it. So now you asked out already.
Yeah, you asked out in more ways than one.
Yeah, you asked out.
Now you got a murder charge.
Yeah, off rip, I would have gave it back. Like, like I don't even want that. I'm cool because you had no intention on doing anything smart, bro. He went there to son apartment. He caught him, but now he caught him before he even opened the door. So you should have waited till he opened the door. Number one, after he opened the door, I feel like I'm giving a blueprint to like right, but once the door was already open, I felt like, all right, cool. You could bum rush the door. You could do what you got to do. You could close the door. You could get your shit off. I mean, I don't think you should have had a whole conversation with the nigga. Cause like he said, bro, your voice is already mad distinctive. We already know who you are.
You the only Puerto Rican nigga in Southside, bro.
And you make music.
And
like,
you make music.
You're known. Like you kind of known, but you not known. Like you know what I'm saying? We know who you are, bro. You be with Kanan. Like we know who you are.
Word.
So now you asked out again. So first, that's what I'm saying. Like, what was your plan? You had a whole conversation. You know your voice, bro. So now he's gonna try you. So now you gotta do what you gotta do. You already spoke to this nigga for like a good 5 to 10 minutes. He already said your name. He said your name like twice in the conversation. He outed you. The neighbor is mad nosy. You already know that from the first time when Kanan was beating him up. So why would you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't smart, bro. So now he's asked out. But I don't see that going well for him.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap because, like you said, the neighbor nosy. He ran off after he caught the body. Streets needed a body. He caught one. Yeah, he got it. But the neighbor, you know, I mean, we seen the neighbor door open, so clearly the neighbor seen everything. And now, nigga famous. We gonna see. We gonna see how this shit turn. The homeless nigga, the crackhead nigga name is Sam too. That nigga, that nigga cool as hell. But you know what I mean, Howard. He's still on his trying to be secretive shit. His partner is still desperate for information, so she finds Sam at the station. She got him trying to. Know what I mean, he finally get down to the station. She think he gonna give her some info about who shot Howard. She there. And all the other cops was looking at him like, yo, why this crackhead nigga here? Like, get this nigga out of here. Let him go. Like, what the fuck? And she desperate for information for the case. So she's trying to make a backdoor deal with him. Like, yo, I'm gonna get some info from you. Why y'all letting him go? I gotta speak to him. And they like, yo, let that nigga, what the fuck you want? Like, he's a crackhead. Let him go. So on the way out, they start speaking. Howard sees like, yo, what the fuck she doing talking to Sam? The fuck?
Right.
Like, what the hell? So he peep now. He go outside. He see her giving him money. So he now like, oh yeah, she all the way out there. She trying to get me.
Yep.
I mean, it's funny that nigga, the nigga Sam, the crackhead nigga was calling him D-Tech. Yo, what's up, D-Tech? For detective. I was like, that nigga was cool, son. But that same episode, man, Lulu is on his murder kill shit, but he trying to get this hit record. He trying to get a hit, bro. So he making his music. He in the studio with Cartier and Xena and shit. They making the music. She in the studio. She's singing and shit. And this is a moment you see Lou start realizing the decision he made was a poor decision. He started realizing this nigga Cartier
Yeah.
isn't the nigga that he wanted to be in business with. He didn't want to fuck with that nigga because
Nah, but if you go back, bro, listen, man. This is what I be saying. Like, I don't know if niggas just be ignoring shit or like what be going on, bro. You could see the signs and all that when Cartier first pulled up.
yep.
His energy was already off. Like his
Mm-hmm.
energy was off. Like he had like a, you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga, bro, he wanted it all. Like this nigga,
Yeah.
he not the type of nigga to like split shit with you.
He
So
wanted to be that boss and he wanted to be Suge.
right. So you could already see that that was already gonna be a problem.
Mm-hmm. And then he told Lulu he wanted to be a silent partner with him on the studio shit. So at
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, they in the studio, Lulu was letting him know, like, hey, we gotta so Cartier want her to make songs about like sex and shit, fucking. And I forget the type of song that she was actually singing at the moment. Cartier didn't like it. Lulu was like, yo, my nigga, I thought you wanted to be a silent partner, my nigga. What the fuck is you on? And then Cartier like, money talks, nigga.
Didn't he give a jukebox song?
Yeah, so that was the last song. I think this is a whole different
Oh,
song
okay, it's a
now.
different. All right, but
This was another funny thing that they actually I thought it was random as fuck because this is season 2, episode 9, so that was what 9 and 9 or episode like 19 of this show, and we just finding out this nigga Howard is Muslim. But I like how they played that up in the show too, where he was like, "Yeah, Kanan, like, yo, I ain't know you Muslim, nigga. The fuck?" We see him at the mosque praying and shit with Kanan, and then hot nigga Howard is like, "Yeah, man, I'm just trying to get back into it." Cause I'm not gonna front. When I saw that, I'm like, it took them niggas 2 seasons to tell us this nigga is Muslim, but clearly he said he trying to get back on him and shit. So, oh, that's his partner name. His partner name is Burke. They're a little Hispanic shorty and shit.
I bet you know.
Yeah, mad annoying. Cool convo. You see Marvin and Jukebox. They having a little brunch and shit together. Marvin is sad. He just came back from the funeral from his therapy bay and shit. So him and Jukebox, this is the first time they actually kind of like reconnecting a little bit after, after the little bullshit with her moms and shit. So Jukebox asks him, she's like, yo, you was at that funeral. Did you cry? My nigga Marvin say, man, I don't know. I had sunglasses on.
Mhm.
There was a couple of lines in this shit that was just mad funny, son. I mean, oh, they was in the Coliseum too. That was fucking fire. Jukebox and Kanan, them niggas was walking through the Coliseum out there in Queens and shit, Jamaica Ave type shit. Real deep cut for niggas that know. They know. That was pretty cool. Overall, good episode, man. And of course, at the end, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was catching bodies this entire episode. Nigga Lulu smoked the nigga Jimmy, the Italian nigga. And at the end, him and Rock smoke Cartier now. Oh, and also in that episode and a couple episodes before, the nigga that Cartier was in business with that he slapped up, nigga had the shades on, he had like a bruised eye and shit. After he spoke to Cartier, Cartier kind of like sunned him, and then homie walked off. And that's when Cartier was at dinner with Rock, and they like homie walked by and was like, "Yo, what you know what I mean?" They was talking it up. And then Rock went to homie behind Cartier back, like, hey, I know you ain't trying to fuck with that nigga no more either. Fuck with me. And then that's when he realized, like, oh yo, this bitch is she colder than Cartier.
Yeah.
So you could kind of see that was the play being set up, like, hey, why don't we just get this nigga out the fucking picture? Boom. Now we could run this business kind of how we want. You know what I'm saying? So you seen that. Overall, good episode, man. But we did predict, man, shit. We predicted that, of course, Therapy Bay was gonna get killed.
Yeah.
We predicted
Unique.
Unique and Rock is gonna they're gonna be in cahoots now. Oh, that was what we missed. So the Italian niggas came to Unique and was like, yo,
Yeah.
we need
Obviously.
we need that info, kid. Like, yo,
Yeah. Like, I knew that was gonna happen, bro.
man,
Like,
that was clear. We seen that happen before. Like we
bro,
seen
I
that
need
whole
you,
setup.
bro. You the person that I have that's still on that side. You actually work for us.
And he like, yo, Unique standing on business. I fuck with Unique, bro, because he's literally by himself, son. Like,
Yeah,
he got nobody now.
bro.
But he's still standing on business. Like, yo, what you and Rock got going on is what you and Rock got going on, fam. Like, that ain't between me.
He ain't have nobody in the midst of that whole situation there.
Nobody, nigga. And
He could have not let son go home after that, bro. That could have got ugly right there.
Yeah, but my nigga Unique stood on this shit. So I'm excited, man. Fucking Raising Kanan. One more episode. We got the season finale. It's kind of crazy. I wonder when BMF is coming back.
It's supposed to be coming back soon, I believe, actually.
I would think so, because 50, he keeps a show on TV. He don't really allow too much time to go in between when his shows is on. But I ain't seen any
Nah, you gotta check that. I think that's coming back soon.
Oh yeah, so that's gonna be another thing we on here talking about.
Still on your block, you niggas know what it is, homie. The fifth on me, I smear bullets at your rail, homie. Put a stack up, or call for backup. It's still HBU, heartbreak, or get cracked up. Money I chase, fuck clearing it out the bank. My niggas run up and chase, duck take the staff, get the cash, then we escape. Agree with me? If you don't, then go some balls, nigga. Focus on what you got, never dwell on your loss, nigga. Life is hard for a young black man selling drugs. Fuck a hoe just because.